In fact, it was Aguirre, number 10.
Yeah, valiant attempt by Aguirre, but a much fresher Werner Grief gets the try.
Not much doubt about that. And perfect positioning there by Willemse, who grew up on the crime-ridden streets of Caledon on the outskirts of Cape Town. As Paddy O'Brien confirms, try number 12 for South Africa, and Hogard now getting some goal-kicking practice with his drop. And that one, well, appeared to just go under, but we'll confirm that. 72-6, it fell short of the crossbar.
That's a better tactic by Neil de Kock. Two very fast players in Willemse and Grief coming through on that grabber.
Well, the All Blacks began their campaign with a 70-7 victory over a very committed Italian side. That's a cruel scoreboard for the Italians because they played some tremendous rugby. But South Africa, with a similar scoreboard, have totally outgunned and outclassed the brave Uruguayans. Mendaro down on the loose ball. Amarillo. And that's Diego Aguirre, just giving it straight back to South Africa. Lobsch is on the field here. Grief. Hogard. Willemse's outside. Lovely pace from Hogard, but Paddy says forward pass. Oh, he's a tough man.
Like this is marginal forward. Looks pretty reasonable.
Well, Paddy's pretty quick for an old stager.
Real concern here for Hogarth.
What's the hands? The hands tell you. If the hands motion forwards, and, well, probably a reasonable call by the referee.
Big collision there for Hogard after he'd passed the ball. Looked reasonably accidental, but he's clashed his knees.
So we're inside the last minute of play. South Africa, a resounding victory over the hapless Uruguayans, suffering their worst World Cup defeat. 12 tries in all to the Springboks. And Derek Hogard, who made his Test debut tonight, looked to get a try, but it was disallowed. Can they make it? Lucky number 13 here, John Smits. Good defence by Grige. De Kock. Grige coming in again.
Oh, Uruguay have won that ball back, and isn't it apt that in the last minute they're still trying their hearts out.
Well, Nicolas Grige, I think, has earned himself a start in the next game. Next match against the Samoans on Wednesday at Subiaco.
Oh, good kick too. Can we see a remarkable finish to this game, and Uruguay drive this line-out win forward across the mighty Springbok line?
Well, we're going to need a 25-metre rolling maul for it to happen. And this is the start. Taken ahead by Boruti. The forward's going to chance their arm and give it to the backs, or they're going to hold on to it. I'd be backing the forwards here, I think. We're not going to give it to that back line. No way. Into injury time. Well, the scrum half, Amarijo's taken a back seat here. Now he can get it out. The forwards just ran out of numbers there. There's a ruck form, no hands. Amarijo. Here's a chance for South Africa. Storace. Uruguay closing to within 10 metres of the goal line. Mendaro.
I'll listen to the crowd support for the local adopted team.
Sixth phase here. Baruti. And finally Capo is bundled into touch. They really fought hard to the end, but it was no contest. South Africa by 72-6. But Uruguay lost no friends here tonight, Simon Poitevin. I mean, that last passage of play through 6 phases, they were going to get that try by hell or by crook. But the forwards probably needed to maybe delegate a bit more.
Maybe 72-6, but you've got a superpower of rugby playing a side that picks from 12 clubs 1,000 senior players and just didn't give up. I think this is a great thing about the World Cup. You get the chance of the teams like this. They are competent. They obviously haven't got the skills, the fitness of the Springboks out there, but I'll tell you what, they've got plenty of ticker.
Very brave performance by Uruguay. And South Africa, well, there are a lot of positives for them as well. They went to sleep in several patches, but when they had to crank it up, they did, and put together some very solid point scoring. Very tough for Diego Aguirre and his gallant troops, but they won plenty of friends here tonight with their wholehearted performance.
Dale Santon having a good chat there. One of the 3 hookers in this Springbok team.
They like this ground, Simon. Subiaco, the South Africans. Can they pull off a big upset next Saturday against England?
It's going to be a clash of the Titans, that one. What a game that'll be. England on a mission, so hungry. South Africa trying to sort of bring themselves back from an ordinary couple of years.
And Jacques Fourie and Ash Willemse, 2 very impressive performers for the Springboks tonight. And really, form goes out the window when you're in a World Cup clash. Forget what's happened in the past. It's who performs on the night. And that's what it's all about when these 2 giants meet next week, South Africa and England. So 36-6 at half-time. And a final score of 72-6. So 36 points in each half for the Springboks. Let's hear from their captain.
Justin Westhuizen, and captain of South Africa. An impressive opening game for the Springboks.
Yes, Quivers, we just wanted to play with our game plan. We want to get through the first game with a good structure, with good, better discipline, and that's what we did.
On a personal base, a hat-trick, it's a good one to start with.
Do it for my country, do it for my team. I enjoy it. You could see the guys enjoyed it out there. We still got a lot of work to do for next week, but luckily we're in the World Cup now, and the first one is behind us.
Some of the new combinations work very well for you guys. Jacques Fourie played exceptionally well with David Berry in the centre.
Yes, very much so. We wanted to use all our combinations. We did it even in the second half. We used our combinations. Things paid off. But as I said, we need some sharpening up.
Yours, well done and good luck for the rest of the World Cup.
Thanks, Cobus.
Yes, well, you've got to say, Simon Poitevin, it's a very solid-looking back line. Some experience there, but also some youth in Willemse and Jacques Fourie, who came through splendidly tonight, the 20-year-old.
Well, the Springboks do look fit, they do look athletic, and you're right, there are some very outstanding individuals in that South African backline. They've just got to get their combinations together. I think the combinations did work very well tonight for the Springboks in the back row. I thought they were outstanding.
Well, there's certainly plenty of size and power in their forward pack. and a very good quality tight forward unit. Matfield, Borta, Barnes, Kutsia and Safaka. That'll be pretty close, one would imagine, to the starting front five against England next week. And certainly the back row, as you said, one of those will have to give away for Corné Clicker, the inspirational captain, who just injured himself slightly in the build-up to this game, but you wouldn't imagine he'd miss it next week.
No, Corné, just especially against England, there's no lack of feeling there, and that's been made very public recently, as we see now the Uruguay captain.
Diego Aguirre, the captain of Uruguay. The game has been furious in pace and also very physical.
Yes, it's very hard for us. We not play this kind of game every time. We don't know. Perhaps we have a couple of this in all the year, and it's hard for us. But we try to do our best, and we put our all how we can.
In the first half, your pack of forwards scrummed very well against the Springboks.
Yes, the pack go forward. We try to do that to play with the forward first. In the first half, sometimes we make good, but then we get tired and you say that it's very physical the game, and it was hard for us.
The bottom line is one needs some good ball for the backs to run and score some tries.
Yes, but it was difficult, the ball. A lot of knock-on, I think, both teams. And now we can take the ball to the wingers, but we tried.
Diego, thank you very much and good luck for the rest of the World Cup.
Thank you. Bye.
72 points to 6 the final.